My Ironheart detection system has a scanning function which uses RK to detect certain environmental factors. Within zones where RK can be detected, my system can track the Ironheart through its unique pulse, particles, and energy. The tracking range and accuracy depends on where RK particles are distributed across Ingress. At present, considering the operational zones where descendants are deployed, approximately 35% of Ingress can be covered. I have just detected Ironheart particles at Sharon's location, which is important. There is clearly something of interest at the Vulgus munitions factory. By using my detection system Descendant, I can find traces of the Ironheart through this. However, the Vulgus called Eamon, the one who accessed the quantum monolith, gained a great deal of relevant information after repairing the Ironheart. It seems the theft of the Ancestors' data was also led by Eamon. Even though he is a Vulgus, he possesses a high level of understanding of the Ancestors' technology. However, a Vulgus is only a Vulgus. They cannot defeat a direct descendant of the Ancestors. Use me to find the Ironheart Descendant. I will assist.
Descendant, I've received the report on the results of the operation from Colon Special Forces. It seems the core functionality of the guide has been restored. I have a related operation for you. Please return to HQ.
Bizarre.
Just get to the point. Descendant, a quick word before the briefing. You seem to be a little too preoccupied with your AI friend at the moment. As your commander, I'm concerned that you're prioritizing the guide over the The guide is only a strategic tool. I tolerate her under the condition she does not cross a line. She is essentially data, and data can be manipulated by external factors, or even by itself. We should never see it as being at the... Keep that in mind, and you'll be the best teammate anyone could ask for. That being said, this operation was expertly handled. I trust you to keep up the good fight, Descendant. As you may be aware, the guide has the location is inside. Once you've completed preparations, we've kept our end of the bargain. Now it's the...
HQ, we appreciate the support. The operation will commence once reinforcements arrive.
Une bataille. D'accord. Il y a ça. Il y a lui. On y va, on y va.
It'll be fine for a while, all right? Sorry, I wasn't able to help you at the excavation site. To be honest, I'm not sure if my functions, my skills, are at full capacity. It takes a huge amount of RK to maintain the Kuiper retroreflective active camouflage. It feels like my prosthesis and I are both slowly reaching. But if the Ironheart is within our reach, I have to give it my all. The guide said that Ironheart particles are the fundamental clues we need to track it. They're kind of like footprints that the Ironheart leaves behind wherever it goes. I've compared the location of these footprints to the recon intel. We should find more conclusive. I'll send the details of the zone you'll need to cover to your receive.
The Vulgus munitions factory. It truly is an ominous and horrifying place.
Can you feel that?
I can experience a variety of sensations through the archy of descendants, including the phantom pain you feel.
That's for me to deal with, Guide. Don't poke your nose in where it's not wanted. Once I've dealt with my personal target, then I'll ask you to remove the pain.
You refer to the Vulgus you were pursuing.
Tactical target achieved. Zone with substantial logistical activity discovered.
Ok.
A large volume of construction materials have been relocated from here to a suspect zone. At the same time, secret supplies have been transported from there back to here. This is definitely suspicious. I'll send this info to Sharon.
Là, celui-là, après on verra.
I'm not sure why, but I'm sensing Ironheart particles in the wastewater in this zone. Can you confirm?
Et merde. Bon. Et... Oula.
I've taken over operation of the environmental data collector we've installed. When we retrieve it, we'll be able to check the environmental parameters without coming into contact with contaminated wastewater. Will there be enough data for you to perform an analysis, Guide? You know our equipment can't detect Ironheart traces.
Once I complete analysis of the composition of the wastewater, I should know why I can detect Ironheart particles.
Then we'd better retrieve the data quickly. It will only be available for a limited amount of time.
On peut faire comme ça. Combien là? Et viens ici toi.
This wastewater is composed of Kuiper extracts and Vulgus electrolytes. The Ironheart particles are most likely bound between those two substances. That's why they were detected intact and not dispersed.
If we can find the source of that wastewater, we could trace them more accurately. I have a place in
Encore
mind.
récupérer. J'ai un truc en haut. Ok. Ah, il faut qu'il essaye hein. Oh, pas ça.
Strange. We've already destroyed their barracks. There must be another military facility somewhere.
Judging by the particle flow, the Ironheart came through here
Okay.
and was moved somewhere else. I'll keep
moi, ça me
analyzing.
HQ. While investigating traces of the Ironheart, we've discovered a zone in the factory area that looks to have been recently expanded. Considering the circumstances, I think it's highly likely that there's an Ironheart inside. Requesting approval for further investigation.
Approval granted, but proceed with extreme caution. A large assault ship has been spotted in the airspace above the area. Based on the ship's class, we think it's the same one that we saw Carell board. Either he's there in person, or something worthy of his attention is happening. We should be prepared for a challenging situation. We may need to deploy more descendants. Over and out.
Sharon, do we have any tactical weapons that are
Yes,
capable
also
of
there's
destroying the
an-
entire Vulgus industrial area? If the Ironheart is here, we may be able to investigate after destroying the enemy's facilities.
It's an interesting idea, Guide. But if it were possible, you would have already done it. Unfortunately, we don't have the capabilities to create such a powerful weapon. The anti-air gun in the Albion mountain range is probably our heaviest hitter. That's why the Descendants and the Ironheart are humanity's last hope. Closing the dimensional wall to isolate ingress from the Colossi and the Vulgus. That would be the ultimate tactical weapon. Anyway, we don't have time to chat. Let's head to the restricted zone.
Voilà ça. Tirez-moi dessus. Ah, niveau 10, niveau 9, ah, quand même. Ah, ils sont pas arrêtés là.
Tactical target achieved. Zone with substantial logistical activity discovered. A large volume of construction materials have been relocated from here to a suspect zone. At the same time, secret supplies have been transported from there back to here.
Let's go. Comment elle s'appelle déjà, Sharon? Prise.
Descendant, I can detect both Ironheart particles and its pulse in this zone. It keeps moving. If you and Sharon can widen the range of Arcade, I can obtain more accurate information. Also, my system has been more inconvenienced than I expected. I believe that once it was restored, I would be able to locate the Ironhearts wherever they may be in England. However, it may be that my system has yet to be completely restored. As I was created for the Ironheart, I assumed my performance would not be this lackluster. In order to achieve my goal, our goal.
Let's think about that later, if we make it out alive. If the Vulgus have a large assault ship, they'll soon be pouring into this place. Number 17 and I will operate in stealth mode. You stay sharp.
Attends, il va falloir que je fasse ça. Bueno.
has deactivated the nuclear reactor. But right up until it was deactivated, I could detect Ironheart pulses. I'll attempt to trace that location.
Allez, c'est parti mon kiki.
This is believed to be a Vulgus bioengineering facility. Remember the wastewater treatment plant where we found Ironheart particles? The wastewater pipes from there connect to this facility. We can figure out what these bastards have been up to when we take a look around. Look for a Vulgus terminal to access it.
Be careful, Descendant. I've identified multiple Vulgus signals inside the facility. Expect random hostile encounters.
Merde, je vois le temps. Ah, c'est là. Ok.
We're too late. All experimental data has been deleted.
Not all of it. There's a cache of records about the most recent experiments. It's not ideal, but I'll try to restore it as best I can.
In the meantime, you and I might as well follow the Ironheart particles. This is...
Oh, mais
There are
c'est
Ironheart
quoi?
particles and faint traces of energy everywhere. Judging by these traces, the energy extracted from the Ironheart was injected into the Vulgus submerged in the Kuiper solution. The Vulgus genes and Kuiper must have fused as a result. The pain would have been terrible. Not even Vulgus could have endured it.
That's why there were Ironheart particles in the wastewater. But Guide, one of the experiment chambers is empty. Did one of them survive?
The chances of something having survived this are close to 0%, but I cannot be sure.
Ok. C'est quoi ça? Je m'éloigne, ça va se refermer? Non? C'est quoi ça? Je sais pas. Yo no sé. Je voulais faire, mais... Donc, je vais aller là-bas. Par là. Le tour, ouais, je dois pouvoir y aller. Ah, sinon je pouvais y aller par là. Non, ce que je vais faire ça. Je vais repartir par l'autre côté. Hop.
Descendant, this facility seems to be a weapons engineering facility for the Vulgus ground forces. I'm detecting Ironheart pulses coming from somewhere deep within the facility. Please go further in and investigate.
If you're going to investigate in there, I'd like to request an additional mission. The Vulgus forces are preparing to remove the weapons and research from there. I was going to send number 17, but the size of the enemy force is too big. I need you to stop the supplies being removed and secure the weapons research data.
Ah, c'est ça. Allez, c'est reparti pour un tour.
We've confirmed that the supplies have been destroyed. Now go secure the weapons research data.
Voilà.
Reload.
Let's go. Liste de ressources, on y va. Oh, ils sont où? On va changer. On va changer.
Weapons research data secured. Kyber coding technology on Vulgus bodies. So this was how they were enhancing the
Changer.
Legion of Immortality and Legion of Darkness units. Wait, this weapons data is...
The weapons belong to the Vulgus assassin unit that attacked you, Sharon.
I never thought I'd discover it like this. For now, we should focus on searching for traces of the Ironheart. Number 17, upload this information to the Colon database.
Affirmative.
Comment elle a fait pour aller là-bas?
I can sense the Ironheart pulses more clearly now. It is puzzling that I cannot directly detect the energy, but I will know why when we find the origin of the pulses.
Qui? Ah! Dommage. Voilà. Et maintenant? On va parler au guide. Allez. Ah, t'es là. source. Cool.
Descendant, I have pinpointed the location where all of the Ironheart traces converge. It is hidden within the facility of the I can detect a continuous Ironheart pulse and particles, as well as a small... I recommend we investigate...
Sharon, I will stay behind and retrieve the cache of Vulgus experiment records. I'm sure they'll contain valuable information.
I'll enter the inner facility first. Join me when you're ready.
Dans la terre des inductions. Eh ben on y va. Public. Temps d'attente 15 secondes, c'est quand même pas mal. Hein. Dans l'ensemble.
Most of the main passageways are now either blocked or destroyed. It appears the enemy intends to destroy the entire facility. Air vents, drainage pipes, maintenance ducts. Use any available alternative means of escape that you can.
Sharon, I've restored some of the data from the Vulgus experiment records. According to these records, the facility you're in is the private laboratory of General Amon of the Legion of Immortality. As it was Ironheart traces which led us to this place, Corell and Amon might actually be there.
It won't be an easy fight if they are.
Sharon,
Awaiting your transmission.
the traces of the Ironheart detected here. They're... never mind. I will let you know after I've performed further analysis.
Okay, guide.
Ok, il faut d'abord détruire tout le monde avant de
Synchronize
pouvoir
the
casser.
alarms with the nuclear reactor's self-destruct switch. What the hell are they thinking? They'd rather take everyone and everything with them than give up the Ironheart. I can modify the circuitry, find the alarms and destroy them.
Ouais, on va se mettre là. On y va, on charge. Non, toujours pas. Toujours pas. C'est pas comme ça. Je ramasse. Non! Bien la débilité.
Alarms disabled. Strange. I'm sure they wouldn't dare do something like that if Corell and Amon were actually here. For now, we need to stabilize the deactivated reactor, turn on the coolers. I'll continue tracking the Ironheart traces.
Charger. Charger. Ah, nickel.
All units transmitting critical operation details. From the restored Vulgus experiment records, I've reconstructed an audio recording that seems to have been made during the time of the experiments. Listen.
The Legion will become greater through the Iron Heart.
Oui, tu gueules trop là.
My warriors. If your lives for cripple, stand at the vanguard for me. I will stand at the vanguard. Rogue submits to Lord Karel's command. The Iron Heart will initiate the data reversion immediately.
It cannot be. Then these Ironheart traces are...
Alzaro.
I see you found the experiment records. Seems I was thorough enough to clean up. Yes, I am Alzaro. Stand up. Born again. Thanks to the Iron Heart. Lord Karel said you would come. I am to bring him your gifts. I'll be waiting, Descendant.
Damn it! So the Ironheart's already gone then.
So this is
Il
why
y a
the
du
traces
matos.
went displaced. Descendant, in order to increase the accuracy of our pursuit, we need to access all the data on Vulgus units who were transformed using the Ironheart. You must defeat Alzarok. Sharon, will you relay a detailed report of this to HQ?
Will do. I'll be on my way. Good hunting.
Prendre les murs comme ça là. Hop là. Non.
The body bonded with chiral molecules is truly impressive. Very nice. Even more of our soldiers will gain new bodies through the Iron Heart soon. I'll have your lifeless body join us as well.
Ah, c'est encore, je sais même pas si on reste. Si. Maman. Tiens, insuffisante. Je vais voir si je peux aller là-bas. Pas sûr. Si. Peut-être là, non. Eh merde, hop.
It is over, Descendant.
Super.
But there is so much information that is hard to accept. This Alzarok is one thing. But Zorel has ordered for the Ironheart to be inverted.
Zola, j'étais
Whatever that
concentré.
means. Inversion. What could that be?
J'ai joué une petite heure tout à l'heure. Là, j'attends que Orange m'appelle. Et j'ai marre de tousser. Ouais. Ça serait bien que tu puisses régler ton problème. Chaque fois, il faut attendre. C'est chiant. Allez, on retourne là-bas. Allez. Comment tu l'as trouvé le jeu? Je sais pas si t'es encore là. Oula, c'est quoi ça? Ah, comme c'est beau. J'arrive.
Corel, do you truly plan on inverting the Ironheart data? If you do that, we won't be able to decipher the unidentified guide code.
Enough! The Ironheart data must be reconfigured in order to destroy the dimensional wall. I don't have time to think about that! Understand my vision now, don't you?
only thinking of our research.
I'm glad to hear that our objectives are aligned. Initiate the data inversion.
Waouh. C'est ça qu'ils appellent le cœur. Ça va faire.
The path will engulf increase. The roars of the Vulgus will fill this land with fear.
Descendant, I have the results of the operation from Sharon. Alpha is tied up with an emergency meeting with the Magisters. I have been ordered to brief you on the follow-up operation. Please make your way to HQ.
Alors, il faut que j'aille récupérer mes affaires. Ah putain, c'est vrai, les niveaux. J'adore ce passage. Hop. Quel perso du coup? Tank, la fille. Il est pas mal. J'ai trouvé. Ouais, mitrailleuse niveau 18. Lanceur niveau... Oh là 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 là. Ah ben parfait, les trois là. Hop. Fermé, je vais prendre ça. Ah d'accord. Inventaire. C'est quoi ça? Revolver. C'est petit, on va les enlever. Embêté. Jamais. Oui. Et utiliser alors cher le sachet des composants. Je veux bien, mais on va en avoir besoin de suite. Et oui. Et pas les armes. Sur les... Allez, contre relativement améliore les options. Ok. Je parle encore. Attends. Un conseil qui te donne. Ok. Place de l'apparition, directeur de laboratoire d'armes, voie de réception, responsable de laboratoire. Hop. Ok. C'est bien, mais où le truc d'entraînement? Oui. Super. Il y aura le module et les armes. Hop là. Ah oui.
Oh, a special human child. What do you need?
D'accord. Ouais. Quand même bien joué.
Now what do you want? Go on.
De recherche. Il y en a encore un ?
Magisters are probably humanity's real hope, don't you think?
Je peux pas, c'est normal. Les armes. Accélération possible. Ah oui, d'accord. 4 heures. Et je reviendrai. Hein. Ah oui, je fasse ça. Alors. Feuilleuse. Ok. J'avais marqué. Mitrailleuse et pistolet mitrailleuse, donc non, c'est pas pareil. Fusil à rayon. Ah, je vais faire ça. Vert. Déjà. Deux munitions. Ah, ça tire. C'est pas grave. Ah, c'est pour les recherches. Bon, alors. Oui. Euh...
If there's something you need, you'll need to pay.
It isn't easy. This is an important operation, so listen carefully.
Aux côtés d'Alpha. Allez, on y va. Hop.
Excellent work, Descendant. This operation has yielded many results. But firstly, all of HQ is encouraged by the possibilities presented. Although we were unsuccessful in our retrieval of, this proves the guide's tracking system However, the ingenuity that the Vulgus demonstrated with their use of the Ironheart was alarming. In particular, the inversion of the Ironheart ordered by Corral is something we must understand, no matter the cost. From this point forward, HQ plans to adopt the guide's tracking functionality and the various other information sources they offer as official operational elements. The Descendants will... Humanity's full-scale counterattack has officially begun. However, The Magisters have promised their full commitment to support research efforts. Before you go, Descendant, I have a personal request. Can you retrieve the Alzarok autopsy report from Jeremy? The report was intended for delivery to the Magisters. Jeremy requested a brief look at it, and I understand things are... Descendant, just in case, I hope you're not disappointed that Jeremy wasn't punished. I actually saw Alpha slap Jeremy earlier. No one enjoys seeing their superior do something like that, but I believe it was a more appropriate punishment than a court-martial. I'm sure that Jeremy has also learned his lesson.
Ah, je regarde à peu près ce qu'il y a. Il y a aussi autre chose que je voulais voir. Social. Ouais, je croyais qu'on pouvait régler une guilde ou un truc comme ça. Créer une. Ok. Ok. Quête. Ça. D'accord, ok. Il y a trop de choses à faire. C'est pas mal et tout.
Putting off What the? You're still alive? I was just reading the report on Alzarok and thinking, wouldn't it be great if he, you know, killed you? Anyway, looks like he got to experience something interesting at least. A Vulgus redesigned by the Ironheart. Wow. Now, that's an area that fascinates me. If I knew you'd be seeing that, I would have stuck with the operation instead of dropping out. And I wouldn't have been slapped by Alpha.
Descendant, something has altered the properties of the Ironheart I was connected to. As soon as we returned to Albion, I leapt between the arcade of different descendants in order to find Ironheart traces. I discovered traces in the desert and forest areas, and at that moment, I felt great pain. In human terms, it felt like my skin was peeling off and my flesh was melting. Descendant, I suspect this phenomenon is caused by an inversion process. If Corell and Eamon had enough time after moving the Ironheart, they may have managed to perform it. However, aside from this pain, I was unable to obtain any further information. For the properties of the Ironheart to change, a tremendous amount of energy would have to be released.
Void dimension link detected. Colossus approaching. I repeat, void dimension link detected. Colossus approaching.
Descendant, a Colossus has appeared. This Colossus, is it merely coincidence? Can this truly be unrelated to the Ironheart inversion? The ancestors always removed the environmental value of chance from all variables. They believed all things had a cause and an effect. My thoughts are all muddled. It would be best to focus on the Colossus for now, Descendant. As for the inversion, I will investigate.
Classification type, stunning beauty. All descendants in Albion, prepare for an intercept battle.
They're arriving on the daily! And not just any Colossus, but stunning beauty? Somebody buy Alpha a new pen? He's gonna have to write so many letters of condolences today.
Alpha let him off with just a slap in the face. He should have gone after his neck.
I don't disagree.
Mission.
Bon, regarde. À tout à l'heure, je mange 13 ou 14 heures. C'est moi qui envoie ça en live. D'accord. En fait, si tu veux, je lance ce jeu qui est magnifique. Vraiment, regarde. Oh, magnifique. Les de l'eau, les machins. Il est vraiment beau, quoi. En fait, le but du jeu, c'est de combattre des démons et des extraterrestres qui viennent détruire les humains. Faire quoi. Hop, voilà.
Ah, lui, il est bon.
Voilà.
En plus, il y a
Have you completed preparations? Descendants, the Colossi are discerning ingress through an incomprehensible pattern. Although the expected time of arrival for the Colossus is unknown, the fact that a stunning beauty is drawn here alarms me. Stunning beauty is a Colossus which is insensitive to energy. Even during the apocalypse, only a few of them are recorded to have appeared in Ingress. But now, suddenly one is making its way to Ingress. This is not a situation to be taken lightly. Descendant, I'll send you to the Void Dimension once you have finished battle preparations. I hope the intercept is successful.
Voilà. Do you need information about the Colossi? Are you ready to undertake a Void Intercept battle assignment? Oh, mais 100 000 sur...
Ouais, ça va le faire. pas de balles. J'ai absolument pas de balles. Ah c'est n'importe quoi. Ouais, on commence la mission.
Ah ça fait faux. Oui, je suis un mec français. Oh, il y a des malades là-bas.
On va voir ce que ça donne. Bah, c'est pas mal ça. Fini.
I am analyzing the void paradox. Descendant, you have been successful. We live in uncertain times, but thankfully the skills of the Descendants remain stable and unchanged. Even if using the words, the dimensional wall is currently in the worst state it has ever been. We must find the Ironheart and connect it to the Prime Hands as soon as possible. Closing the dimensional wall is the only way we can achieve true victory over the Colossus.
I suppose everyone thinks the dimensional wall is the only answer.
Are you saying it isn't?
I cannot say whether it is or not. As we do not have an Ironheart, nothing can be proven.
You think too much. We should find a heart and prove it then. I'm pretty sure there's one in Vespers. Traces from another Ironheart have been discovered in a forest in Vespers. I've already spoken with HQ. Let's discuss operation strategies. Come with me. What's going on? Sorry, I know you probably wanted some rest after taking out that Colossus. Anyway, like I said over comms, we've discovered Ironheart traces in Vespers. I had business to attend to with the Order of Truth, so I was hunting down some Vulgus there. Suddenly, the guide appeared, claiming... According to the guide, these multiple signals weren't byproducts of the Ironheart like Alzarok was. Comparing it with the data we have now, there really seems to be a difference. Now, well, it's obvious, isn't it? We have no other choice but to check every single location she's detected. When I came back to HQ to report on my operation, they told me to take reinforcements. And I chose you. Jeremy makes me very uncomfortable. But I have no trouble trusting you. So, you in? I'll take your silence as consent. I knew you'd accept, even if you didn't actually say it. We'll head to the Vespers outpost once you're ready. It'll give Dr. Glay time to join us.
Allons-y.
You're here. I thought you'd be late. We've got a few things to do. We need to hurry.
What seems to be the problem?
We've received operation details. The Ironheart pulse has supposedly been detected in this area, but...
That's correct, Glay. I can feel it clearly, but it's hard for me to pinpoint its exact position. However...
We were deployed here to find one thing, and now we also have to find the Ironheart. We'll have to look under every rock in Vespers.
Freyna, Sharon, even I've already had my RK serum stolen by them once. Things will only get worse if we let them take it.
Those bastards. They satisfy their own desires by taking everything we humans...
If the Ironheart is underground, then it makes sense that we're detecting the pulse in multiple locations. Not only is 55% of this, it's also one of the few zones where there are Ancestors' ruins on the surface. And most of the Ancestors' ruins are built out of silicon. That's why it's difficult to pin the characteristics of Slickenside.
When I analyze the strata, there are spaces that feel empty. All entrances to these spaces emit pulses of similar intensity. However, you will need to confirm in person whether these places are the correct paths to lead us to the Ironheart.
In that case, we'll need to check all the places detected by the guide. There's no way the Vulgus didn't prepare for...
All right, let's spread out and find the entrance that leads underground. That'll split the enemy's attention, so it's a good tactical approach as well.
Freyna, I understand there are specialized drones that Albion has created to find the Ironheart.
That's correct. Enzo's sending the drones here shortly.
That is excellent news. Let's begin our search for the Ironheart in earnest.
This is Enzo. I have set coordinates for the scan drone. However, Vulgus forces have been spotted in the area. If the drone is damaged, it may make this operation more difficult. We need you to eliminate all enemies within the operation zone. These ones may not pose much of a challenge, but another force is inbound. Prepare yourself.
They have guards stationed at the entrance. Even the Vulgus know that there is an Ironheart here.
Enemy has been detected. Prepare for engagement.
Target spotted. Danger assessment, normal. Defeating this Vulgus will force the enemy to retreat.
Enemy forces within the operation zone have been eliminated. Great job.
Hey there, Descendant. I'm Catherine Hill, a biotechnology researcher. You can call me Kate. Don't worry, I don't need anything special. I'm looking for samples from Order of Truth units. The good thing about the Order is that they have a high composition of organic matter, so it makes it easy to track biosamples. We might even be able to get data that could help us with tracking the Ironheart. If you could, I need you to help me collect biosamples from the Order of Truth. Although it pains me to say this as a bioengineer, we need to ignore ethics around how you collect samples from the focus. Basically, eliminate them first, then collect the samples. Simple, right? It's trying to steal the samples you collected. Destroy the interrupter. And share the details with you.
Descendant, I was able to connect with the scan drone through your receive. I will analyze the geological data that has been collected and narrow the range of potential entrances.
The enemy has detected the waves being emitted from the drone. You must protect it so we don't lose the data.
I'll stop them.
This.
Oh.
Data acquisition at 100%. Connection to the drone has been severed. Reanalyzing the collected data.
La mission super
This is
sympa.
Glay. I've found something. Meet me at the ruins outpost. All right. How can I help?
On va rentrer dans les ruines de
This place has been mentioned in records
Pas les mêmes.
throughout history. And as the name suggests, these are the ruins. Turns out this is where the greatest recorded number of ancestors gather. Investigation by the excavation team, the ruins are evidence.
Given the Ironheart is here, that may have been a past or present, the Iron...
This is the first I've heard of this civil war. Frena's theory, the Iron Heart in Ingress.
Glay, I know you're a medical doctor. Do you have doctorate?
I just wanted to be able to explain anything my daughter was curious about. To be the person who could answer any questions she asked.
Sounds like you'll have a lot to talk about once she returns. You must have experienced and learned countless things during the time she's been away.
I have so much to tell her, we'll probably stay up all night. Anyway, we should hurry. Guide, can you do an in-depth analysis of the ruins, please? There must be an entrance somewhere.
Enzo here. I've been able to expand my range to the vicinity of the ruins thanks to the data acquired by the drones and the guide. Transmitting surface analysis information and intel on potential entrances to Aceves.
That's not far from my current position. I'll go.
Glay, I'll go. That's where the bastards from the Order of Truth have settled. I'm the only one who can withstand the toxins they use.
I'll leave it to you then.
HQ will continue to monitor the situation. Should anything happen to Freyna, please report immediately. Guide, just as you said, the Vulcus have realized there is an Ironheart here. A Vulcus battleship has been spotted heading to our current location.
A battleship. Then there can be no doubt that there is an entrance here.
Watch out. Movement on your right flank. Enemy reinforcements spotted. There's too many blind spots. Get to the top of structures and engage them from there. Another wave of enemy forces is inbound. Watch out.
Descendant, they aim to prevent you from reaching the entrance. Exercise caution when engaging them in combat.
All enemy forces have been eliminated. Excellent job.
Bon, ah, je te suis.
Do English or Spanish? English or Spanish?
I'm loading.
Unit with a fuse identified. Take it out. Second fuse reaction confirmed. All right, let's keep it rolling. How has it spread this far? I'm guessing the infection rate at the entrance has increased. The bacteria reproduces at an incredibly fast rate, and it's extremely viscous, so it's almost impossible to get rid of. eliminated, but we need to look for another entrance. We won't be able to use that one anymore.
Loading.
Descendant, your timing is perfect. I need you to defend the equipment that has been installed. I've identified a biosignal at the back of the facility that seems to be expanding in real time. It could be a pathogen spread by the Order. Neutralizing pathogens becomes a lot easier if we know what we're dealing with. Protect the equipment until we can analyze it.
Kate, please share the analyzed data with me, too.
Of course. See, I can properly assist you now, Glay. Just a little longer. Well, they definitely know all the tunnels are connected underground, don't they? At this rate, Descendant, it'll be difficult for the equipment to pick up any useful data.
Operation complete. Kate, don't forget to share the data. This is Glay to HQ in Freyna. The enemy has made the entrance discovered at the ruins currently inaccessible. Freyna, what's the situation on your side?
It's not inaccessible, but I'm worried about how the Order's toxins might affect you.
Looking at Freyna's route, I can detect large quick pulses occurring at the...
Ah, ça va le faire.
What's going on? You're here. It's a good thing I took this side. Neither you nor...
Ça a bugué. Attends. Ouais, voilà, le serveur. Je peux rejoindre le serveur, mais ça marche. C'est simplement que ça a enregistré les données. Hop. Allons-y. Allez, c'est reparti.
You said something? You're here. It's a good thing I took this side. Neither you nor Glay would have lasted. Ugh, I thought I crushed the Order. They've just regrouped. They're so horrible and dirty and disgusting. And there seems to be no end to them.
Freyna, calm down. Your heart rate.
We don't have any sedatives. So if you...
All right, I get it. Hey, Kate, can you hear me?
Huh? Freyna? Yes, I hear you. What's happening? Anything I can help you with?
I overheard your comms with Glay. You're doing something with the fungus, right? If we collect enough fungi, will you be able to make an antidote or antibody that gives us immunity?
Of course. Although it may take some time, it's not impossible.
Great idea. Kate, if you have any questions during production, get in touch right away. And remember to be methodical. You make mistakes when you're rushing.
Glay, that was over 5 years ago. I'm not the same person I was back then.
Our objective is to secure as much fungi as possible. Let's hurry. If we have an antidote or antibodies that give us immunity, the mission will become much easier.
In order to quickly produce immunity antibodies, we need data on the antidote mechanism, stored in Albion. After comparing the data we have with Albion's existing data, we can either imitate it or create something similar. But since we need the data to be transferred safely, we need you to protect it.
just what I've been waiting for.
Cool, yeah?
Bastard's been tapping our communications. If the repeater is destroyed, things are gonna get very difficult for us.
Descendant? If the repeater is destroyed, we won't be able to send the data. Focus on protecting it, right?
Loading.
Good job. The data transfer has been completed. All we need to do now is wait.
Et pour ramasser des... Par là. Ouais. Je peux passer par là.
In order to create immunity antibodies or an antidote, we need to understand the type, structure, and reactive mechanism of the toxin. We'll need tissue samples from the Vulcans. Let's go collect some.
Pas de balle? Moi j'ai pas de balle. Il y a un truc que je comprends pas là.
This should be enough.
Pas bizarre. Regarde un peu mieux.
Here you go.
À voir. Bizarre.
Accelerating decryption process. Descendant, you need to prevent the enemy advancing.
We have to destroy the upper section of the device. That way we'll be able to find out what they're hiding inside it.
Access successful. Beginning decryption. I was able to hack into a section of the data. I've discovered that it is a substance administered by Vulgus of the Order of Truth. It appears to be a type of booster that activates toxins in the body.
Huh. They were afraid we would destroy this, so they hid it.
Attempting access. I will disable their security protocols.
It's been smooth sailing up until now, but keep your guard up.
Ça vient de tirer, hein.
Security protocols have been disabled. Descendant, destroy the upper section.
That should be good enough. Great work.
Using the material you gathered, I've made an antibody that gives immunity from the Order's most commonly used toxin. But because of time constraints, I haven't been able to conduct any formal clinical trials.
So we're the guinea pigs.
This will be an excellent opportunity.
C'est ça.
Good to see you. Shall we discuss the upcoming operation?
Si souvent on me dit.
Glay, I don't think we should joke about it.
You sound just like Jin. Adorable. Thank you for your hard work. Don't worry, I know how capable you are.
I heard you worked on my RK neutralizer. I'm sure it'll be effective against the toxin again.
You can trust me. To be honest, I tested it on myself at the clinical.
What did you just say, Kate? That neutralizer was made from the Order's toxin. Do you know how dangerous that was? Do I...
Glay, I'm also part of Albion headquarters. I'm one of many people The Descendants shouldn't be the only ones ready to sacrifice themselves. I'm ready to do my part. Let's help each other.
Lighten up, Glay. Thanks to Kate's efforts, we can continue with the operation.
Glay, this antibody will help you to stay strong for this operation. After all, it will give you immunity, and I've tested it on myself.
Let it go this one time. But never again, you hear me? Okay. Thank you, Kate. Really.
Now that everybody has the antibody, let's go get that Ironheart. We can't let the Vulgus take this one, too.
If everyone is ready, I will lead the way. Let us find the Ironheart.
Allez, je vais finir celle-là et après. Hop là.
Guide, can you sense the waves emitted from the Ironheart?
I can. However, my scans show there is a space deep beneath this area. The energy waves are being dispersed by a metal device installed by the enemy. It will be difficult to determine the exact location of the Ironheart.
Damn it! Not only did they spread their toxins everywhere, they installed this as well.
They most likely intended to use it to transport the Ironheart they found.
Analyzing layout of the ruins. RK covers 40% of the entire area. A point of note, the RK corresponds to a single pattern, unlike the patterns of Descendants. According to the layout analysis results, the location of these readings is identical to that used for tombs and altars. If I compile all of the data we have gathered, there is a high probability that this is the tomb of one of the ancestors who died during the Civil War. The fact that they were laid to rest in such a deep location, either they were an ancestor of a high status, or they played an important role in the incidents related to the Ironheart. I've identified a Vulgus communications frequency being transmitted nearby. It will likely contain information we need. We should investigate. The Ironheart isn't here. The Vulgus came to excavate the remains of the ancestor. They plan to use this to open the ancestor's vault.
I don't understand. The remains of an ancestor or a vault? What do you mean?
If the vault contains an Ironheart, it may have been placed there intentionally to prevent someone from claiming it. The reason the Vulgus have extracted DNA from the remains is likely because the vault can only be accessed through a bioscan.
If that's the case, then the occupant of this tomb is the same individual who locked the vault.
That's correct. They must be planning to use the DNA to allow them to bypass the biometric authentication and claim the Ironheart.
Allez.
This device interferes with the seedlings. I'll restore the disrupted communications. Noise removal complete. Checking contents. Sender, Enzo. He says the Vulgus have been spotted moving to another zone.
Have they found a way to open the vault already? Damn it! We need to get to that vault.
Wait. We should secure the ancestors' remains and the data just in case. If the vault can only be accessed through the biometric authentication of specific DNA, then we'll need that DNA as well.
I have disabled the Vulgus data repository for now. I have also collected the data formatted sample of the remains.
Well, that's a relief. Can't stand it when things go according to Vulgus plans. Let's deal with these bastards quickly and get moving.
Commence loading.
Oh, how the weak struggle to define their purpose. Humans truly are foolish and arrogant. Have you not yet learned that you are merely sacrificial offerings for us? Consider this an honor. Your flesh and blood will be offered for their glory.
Non plus, non. Je peux pas. Oui.
Have been stabilized. All units return to Albion to prepare for the next operation.
Voilà. Il y a du monde là. Sérieux? Là, pour l'instant, je savais pas vraiment. « 17, 20. Lanceur, j'ai quoi là? Ah ouais, passe. Niveau 22, 18. C'est une prière. J'essaie ça. Ouais, beaucoup. Ah oui. Pour l'instant, je fais comme ça. Après, je regarderai un peu mieux. Alors. Ok. « 23. Acteur auxiliaire de l'art de combat. » Ok, je préfère. C'est une défense. Moi aussi une PV. Ça c'est IPJ 1. une tour. C'est là-dessus. On va le faire.
Just get to the point. We've confirmed the transmitted data. There's a vault where the ancestors kept the Ironheart. We can use this to our advantage.
Yeah,
the Vulgus will need time to crack open the vault. Enzo, send the sample of the ancestors' remains received. We need to analyze the DNA and activate the biometric authentication before the Vulgus do. And to do that, we need to increase our combat forces in the field. I'll send any off-duty descendants. Rendezvous with them at the outpost and proceed with the operation.
Jeez, why am I being called in? I thought I'd be getting some R&R. Making me work with crazies thinking they see a ghost. Nah, I've got other things to do.
Jeremy, there's an Ironheart in this zone. Have you forgotten that finding the Ironheart is the #1 priority for all descendants? Also, since you've been assigned to a mission...
On va voir ce que ça donne. J'espère. J'espère ça. D'accord. Non, pas elle. Jérémy.
I only picked up bits and pieces earlier. I didn't realize it was such an emergency. An Ironheart. Right in front of us.
Ah, le but c'est de trouver le cœur de fer. Bien compris.
The place will be crawling with Corell's minions, but don't worry. I can take this opportunity to show you. I'm curious what Guide's reaction will be after I carry this entire operation. Alrighty, shall we get this show started? I'll use my incredible teleport.
If the Vulgus are on the verge of opening the vault, then they'll likely report to their superior, Corell.
In which case, we'll need a way to tap into their comms. Guide, check and see if there are any ally devices nearby we can use to wiretap.
There's one ally communications repeater. If I modify the code, it can be altered to enable wiretapping.
That should work. We should spread out and continue with the mission.
C'est celui-là. Il est monté là. Si, j'ai vu. D'accord.
The enemy comms devices should be shutting down shortly.
Yeah,
excellent job.
Ah, il y a pas voulu. Ah, ouais, allez, let's go.
I have reviewed the enemy's communications logs. The Vulgus are in the middle of a large-scale operation in Timberfall to collect organic matter. They have deployed these units to prevent any interference with that operation.
What is there for them to extract? Timberfall is literally just a logging site. There is a giant tree there that might be worth looking at. It's been there since the time of the ancestors. I thought that tree snapped in two and died during the apocalypse. It is broken, that's true. But we're not certain it's completely dead. It's such an ancient tree, we can't rule out the possibility that its roots are still alive.
Vraiment? Ah, je suis pas remettre. Pas mal. Ok. Quoi? Et maintenant, là-bas.
We have to figure out exactly what kind of organic matter the Vulgus are extracting. Let's go.
Ouh, il m'a fait mal là.
Great job.
Il a un charme. Il faut aller ici. Allez. Suis-moi. C'est quoi ça? Ouais. Je pense que c'est après ça. On va voir. Je crois que non, parce que ben, là je l'ai pas fait.
Descendant, I will be modifying the communications repeater code from this point on. Even though the code has been modified, the current output isn't strong enough to penetrate the enemy's classified communications grid. If we were to overload it, we would be able to increase its accuracy, but the Vulgus will be able to track our location.
I know that will make it challenging for you, Descendant, but you'll need to tough it out. We don't have a choice. Guide, increase the output.
Surveillance accuracy has increased by 40%. All communications content is being stored. Surveillance accuracy at 85%. I will try to maintain a level that will not cause the device to malfunction.
Sharing the surveillance info. Fortunately, Alpha's just called us in to explain the overload. He is furious. Well, maybe just upset that the equipment is being pushed to its limits. I'll try to mollify him.
Let's meet at the Timberfall outpost. I have some information I wish to discuss.
Oh là 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 là, que t'es fatigué. Alors, bien sûr. Ouais, ça je pourrais le faire après.
Reload!
Non, ça va, c'est pas du... Ouais, tu répètes les choses à partir du moment où... Ouais, Hop. Pas dans l'ensemble, moi je trouve. Donc j'ai la grenade. Et... Pas. Et si vous voulez. On va tirer au droit.
First of all, this is only a theory for now. I must review the enemy's data before I can be certain. I have some ideas on why the enemy is collecting organic matter, and I have reached a hypothetical conclusion. The most probable reason is that their DNA analysis is still incomplete, and they're looking for materials to use as part of it.
In order to extract pure DNA from something, you need a refining process to remove all the other materials mixed in.
And once refinement has been completed, you will still need to perform an amplification process. This process requires certain enzymes.
So what you're saying, Guide, is that the Vulgus are extracting the enzymes they need from the giant tree.
In a way, yes. As the giant tree has existed since the time of the ancestors, it will have accumulated The Vulgus may have predicted this. It is likely that they intend to extract all of the remaining organic matter left in the giant tree.
If we can seize what they extract and send it to Albion, we can expedite our research.
I guess we have our answer then. Let's hurry. It's our turn to take something from them. Let's make them pay for messing with us.
Descendant, it seems that Glay has elected herself to be our guide this time. But I agree. Because of Glay's quick judgment and knowledge, I was able to decrease my margin of error.
I'm honored to hear that. Coming from a highly advanced AI created by the ancestors.
I must go into overtalk mode in order to do everything I can to help you gain the Iron Heart.
Pause et je reviendrai tout à l'heure. Mais franchement, j'aime bien. Cherche terminé. Allez, oui, 3 heures.
Now what do you want? Go on, I'm waiting.
Ouais. Une heure. Allez. Reposer, je reviendrai tout à l'heure. Cabine pour moi.